Hello, Princess on a Pillow here. I am here to do a review slash recap with my opinion on Married at First Sight Season 18, Episode 5. It's titled A Beach of a Honeymoon. This is part 1 because it was so long I had to split it up. Let's get started. Let's go as fast as we can. First, it's David. He's our intro. We see him on the beach early in the morning, all alone. He claims Michelle is asleep, and he didn't want to wake her. Whether she's asleep or not, Michelle wants nothing to do with you. You are all alone on the beach on your honeymoon, by yourself in the morning. Pitiful. Next, we have Carla and Juan. They are sitting down eating and they are discussing their life together. Juan told her that he is an entrepreneur and he's careful with his money. He told her that he knows she loves to travel, but she may have to travel on her own. He ain't got no money to be traveling. He's trying to start up a tech business. He don't have money to travel. He said he has to come up with a lot of money each month to pay people. She asked him, how does he make his money? He told her that he has a 9-to-5 job in sales. And thank goodness for that, because I didn't think he had a 9-to-5. I thought he was just an entrepreneur, but he does have a 9-to-5 job. Thank God. Thank the Lord. He said the entrepreneur thing is draining his finances. He told her that's why he doesn't spend crazy, because he puts his money into this tech company, and it's the tech company that he's trying to kick off. He told her the tech company is a money pit. That means it's sucking him dry. It's taking all his money. She basically told him that she can splurge with her money and still be okay. He told her that's her money. Fine, splurge with your money. She can do whatever she wants with her money. She told him that she wants somebody to want to take care of her. Why would she want somebody to take care of her? She has 3 jobs. She can take care of herself. Why would you want somebody to take care of you when you have 3 jobs? So next, they get in a boat with no life vest. That wouldn't be me. I don't know how to swim. I'm not a fish. Juan had no clue what he was doing. I've never rowed a boat before, but I always thought that if you're going to row a boat, you got to be in the front, because that's how you navigate the boat. That's how you know, turn right, left. That's how you navigate the boat. But he was in the back rowing, and that didn't look right to me. He was bumping into stuff. He didn't know what he was doing. Then she started messing with the camera, and they capsized. And she was terrified. But she was a good sport. She got back up and went back in the boat, and then they tried it again. I wouldn't have got back in that boat. Not me. Next, we have Camille and Thomas. They go paddling. No, they were like in a boat, and they both were rowing. It's similar to the one that Carla and Juan was doing, but they both were rowing at the same time. And they had no life vests on. And that wouldn't be me, because why? I don't know how to swim. I'm not a fish. So they're talking about leading. He said he will take the lead in some things. She said she make decisions at work all day long, so it's nice to give the lead over to someone else. Next, they have a nice romantic dinner, and she asked him about him being adopted. He said he grew up with his twin brother, and they had 4 other siblings, then another younger one from another relationship. I think that's what he said. He said he thought that was his family. He said when he was in his early 30s, his mother posted Happy Twin Day online. And she said, she wrote, this day we were able to adopt twin boys. And that's how he found out he was adopted. I think that's messed up. Why did she do that? That's messed up. He said he called his father and asked his father if he's adopted. And his father confirmed that he's adopted. His father said he didn't tell him because he was afraid that he would, not love him or look at him differently. But he told his father, you are my father. I love you. You'll always be my father. And then a few months after that, they found out that his father had aggressive stage 4 cancer. And within 3 to 4 months later, he passed away. Camille told him that she appreciated him telling her the story because now she has some insight to who he is. Camille told him that her parents separated when she was 10, but they didn't get a divorce until she was like 16, 17. So it was a lot of back and forth with them. She said she had to be there for her siblings, and she thinks that's why she has such a calming presence. Thomas told her that she is kind and welcoming, and he appreciates her, and she is making him feel comfortable, and she is wowing him. These two are not going to make it. First of all, they were going to make it. They're not going to make it. You know why? They're being too nice to each other. Nobody's that nice. Stop being nice. Be real. Now, okay. Now, MM and Ikechi, they are having breakfast and talking, trying to get to know each other better. They talked about high school and dating. Ikechi said in high school he would bounce back and forth from his mother's house to his father's house. He said when he was 16, his father kicked him out of the house. He said his father kicked him out because they kept butting heads. He said he relied on friends, and then when his mother found out that his father had kicked him out of the house, she invited him to come live with her. He said that is why he became a counselor to help kids. Then he wanted Emma to be emotional about it because he claimed he was getting emotional, so he wanted her to be emotional. So she told him, I didn't grow up in an emotional family. You know, my parents didn't, tell me I love you. She said when her father was ill, that's when he told her he loved her, and then he passed away. And while talking to the camera, she got emotional. So she is emotional. So Ikichi told her that she needs to let her guard down, and because that will help their marriage, and she agreed. Next up, David and Madison. They went to the gym together. David claimed that they bumped into each other while on their way to the gym. We heard him telling her that when he saw her at the airport, he was checking out her biceps, and he said to himself, yeah, that's going to be my gym buddy. So Michelle is totally disgusted with David. She is disgusted with him living in his parents' basement. She's disgusted that he smokes. She's disgusted that he ate 5 tacos in one setting. So she ain't even hanging out with him. He's hanging out with Madison at the gym. So anyway, Madison and David, they go get on the treadmill, and David knows that Madison is not feeling Ellen. And the reason he knows this is because when the first day they got to Mexico, and they were all sitting in the lobby talking, getting to know each other, Madison was telling everybody how uncomfortable she was with her marriage. And she said this in front of poor Alan. Alan didn't know any of this. Alan didn't know that she was uncomfortable with the marriage. He thought everything was going great. And she blindsided him and told everybody that she was uncomfortable with the marriage. Heifer. But when, at the wedding, she was all up on him and everything. But now she's singing a totally different tune. Now that she's in Mexico, she's singing a totally different tune. Now that she has to be around him constantly, she's singing a totally different tune. She told David that when she got to Mexico, she was closed off from Alan and she did not want him to touch her. She lied then because she told Alan, oh, you can touch me on my back. You can do stuff like that. Now she's saying she don't want Alan to touch her. So David told her that he can feel the don't touch me vibes coming from Michelle as well. The thing is, though, Madison ran hot and then she ran cold with Alan. That's confusing Alan. She's confusing him. Michelle, she never ran. She ran cold from jump. She was running cold with David. She never ever made him feel like she liked him, or she never pretended like she liked him. No, she ran cold from beginning to end. And, I can respect that more than I can respect what Madison did. So Madison told David that Alan was in a toxic relationship, and that really triggered her. She claimed it triggered her because with the relationships she was in, the guys used to watch her and follow her and, stalk her. The thing is, the toxic relationship that Alan was in, he wasn't the toxic one. His ex was the toxic one. She's just trying to find reasons not to like Alan. That damn Madison get on my damn nerves. She better leave my Alan alone. But then we found out things about David that Michelle doesn't even know yet. David told Madison and us that he was in a 12-year relationship off and on. He said he was engaged. He said at one point, um, he had his ex name tattooed on his chest. Now this trumps him living in the basement with his parents, or living at his parents' house in the basement. This trumps that, because you got your ex name tattooed on your chest and you're married to me? Hell to the no. I wonder if the experts knew this. I think this trumps living in the basement with your parents, or living at your parents' house. David. But that's messed up that now Madison knows this information and Michelle doesn't know this information, and she's the wife. So Madison asked him, why hasn't he told Michelle about the girlfriend's tattoo on the chest? He said Michelle was already overwhelmed with what I told her. She didn't need me telling her nothing else. He didn't think she could handle anything else. So Madison gave David advice. She told him not to coddle Michelle. She told David to push back with Michelle. When Michelle is pushing you, push back. David, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't listen to Madison. She's trying to ruin your relationship with Michelle. Don't do it. So next, Michelle and David. Michelle is in the hotel room alone. She's talking to her sister on the phone. She's telling her sister that their lifestyle, her and David's lifestyle, does not match up. I said this in the previous video. She said they don't have any interest or similarities, so now her walls are up. She said she is getting moody and she feels herself being a brat. I'm glad she knows it. At least she knows it. Her sister gave her some good advice. Her sister told her to have fun with him and to try to develop a friendship with him. And I think that's good advice. If you don't find him attractive, if you don't think he's the man for you, still have fun, still be his friend, still, don't treat him like crap. So David comes back from the gym. He told Michelle that Madison was at the gym and they worked out together. He sat down and started asking her questions about her dating life. So after she was done with her rambling, he told her that he was in an off and on relationship for 12 years and he has his ex name tattooed on him. Michelle said, interesting. David showed her the tattoo and his it's a tattoo of his ex first and middle name. Michelle asked him, why did he do that? Why did he put the tattoo her name on your chest? David said at one time they were in a long distance relationship and he wanted to profess his love for her, and that's the way he could think of to profess his love for her was to get her name tattooed on his chest. In her confessional, Michelle said nobody should do that. I agree with her. I would never do that, and I don't want nobody to put my name on your chest. Don't do that shit. Don't do that. She said that was a bad move. David told her that he is going to get the tattoo removed. David told her that it could be a date night for her going with him to go get the tattoo removed. In her confessional, Michelle said she is not interested in going to a tattoo shop to get his tattoo removed. She said she wants no part of it. She said that does not seem like a fun date to her and he can do that all on his own. I agree. Why would you want to go? Why? She don't like him anyway, so why would you want to go with him to a tattoo parlor to see him cover up the name of his ex-girlfriend? David then asked her if she find him physically attractive. Michelle told him that she is having a hard time finding a physical attraction between them. At least she's honest with him. At least she is honest. I have to give her that. He said hopefully, he told her hopefully soon she'll find the attraction between them, so they can grow together. I don't know where he get that from. David, she's disgusted by you. She don't want nothing to do with you. She wants absolutely nothing to do with you. So he went and took a shower. After his shower, he tried to make plans with her to go get something to eat or go for a walk. And she told him that he is living in a fantasy land. She said she is getting frustrated. So they started to disagree back and forth. He told her he's asking her questions and she is giving him vague answers. She said, you're asking me vague questions. He told her that he doesn't want her to shut down. He said to her, can I ask you questions? Like, how is your relationship with your parents? She goes, why you want to know that? He said, because I'm a big family person. I'm close to my family, so I want to know if you're close with your family. She said nothing. Then he asked her, what does she want him to know? nothing. She wants him to know nothing about her. He told her he is trying to get to know her. She said she feel like they are faking it. He told her that he is not faking anything. He said he is happy and he's being himself. She asked him if he is happy about what's going on between her and him. He told her he's trying to be positive. He told her she laughed when she's around the other couples. He said her laugh is distinguished and cute. No, it's not. She has a horrible laugh. I mentioned her laugh in another video. Her laugh is hideous. She has a horrible laugh. She told him that she is not having a good time with him. He told her it will come naturally. She said, okay, I'm good. Then she got up and left. He told her he was going outside to chill. Then he asked her if she wanted to go get something to eat and walk around. She told him that she is going to take a pause. He told her he is going to the pool and if she feels like it, she can join him. She did tell her sister that she would try to have fun, but she's not even trying. She told the camera that they are in 2 different relationships and she wants him to leave her alone. She said she is frustrated and every day it's an uphill battle. I don't understand why she can't just go for a walk with the man and have lunch with the man. He's not treating her badly. Matter of fact, he's treating her really, really nice. Well, this is the end of part 1 of my review. Come back for part 2. Thank you so much for watching. Princess on a Pillow here. Bye.